want to talk about a few just general functions around using your CAS and just organizing your documents. So when you switch on your calculator, you generally come to this screen. If you want to see what you're currently working on, you press current, and that'll take you to the things that you currently have open. If you want to see all the pages that you have open at one time, you can press Control up, and that'll show you all of the pages that you have open at one time, and will let you move between them. So I can see here I have a table of values. I can also go from one page to the next by pressing Control right and left. I have my calculator screen open here where I was doing some solving. I have a graph of two simultaneous equations, finding where they intersect. I have a second table of values, and I have this screen here where I was looking for an equation. So let's say 1.4 and 1.5. Let's say I don't want them anymore. I want to delete them before I save my work and hand in my SAC. So if I press Control up, I can delete these two. Okay, so if I just hover over the one that I don't want and I press delete, that page is gone. Okay, I can do it again. That page is gone. I can also do things like change the name of things. So if I wanted to, Control up. If I wanted to change the name of this problem, okay, I can press menu, rename, and I could call this car sales people. Okay, so in your SAC, it might be calling this task 1 or task 2. And then you might want to add something new, so I can press menu, insert problem, and then I can have task 2 here. What this is helping you to do is just organize your work, particularly when you're doing more extended things like doing a SAC over multiple hours. Okay, so then problem 2, you might call that task 2. This is just a way to keep all of your pages organized and to keep track of the problems that you're working on. Once I'm finished, I probably want to save my work, so I might press Document, it's a lot like a computer, File, Save As, and I might call this CAS Instruction Videos, Save. And now we can see it's got a title here, so when you save your work and hand in your CAS, I can download your work and see it, and you can also come back to it. To get back, we can say File, Open Document, and then we can see all different things that I've saved over time. Okay, so let's say I wanted to open this stats investigation. I can see something else, then I want to go back to what I was just working on, File, Open Document, Instructional Videos, and then I'm back. Another thing that sometimes you want to do is move between decimal and fractional answers. So here, we saw it here. So the way that I got a decimal value here is by pressing Control Enter, and that will give you a decimal value. So I'll show you. So if I have this and I just press Enter, I get a fraction. But I have this and I press Control Enter, I get a decimal. Another thing that's good to understand is just the settings. So if I go to Settings here and I change my document settings, I can change things like how many digits I see, if I want to be in degrees or radians. I would leave this. Calculation mode is something that you often want to change, so you can move between exact, approximate, or auto. My opinion is best to keep it as auto, but if you always want a decimal value, you can move to approximate. If you always want a fraction value, you can move to exact. Everything else you pretty much want to leave as it is, but sometimes if things are going weird, you might want to go into your document settings. So yeah, you need to know how to start new documents, how to save documents. You should have some basic understanding of the different settings, and it's also really handy to be able to move between sheets and see what you have open. So I go into current, Control up. I can see everything I have open and keep everything all organized.